Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is David Ego Putra. I want to make exercise uh, English. PCB stand for print circuit board, which in Indonesian is often referred to as a print circuit board or print circuit board. This PCB is basically a tool used to connect electronic component in a computer with a pair of conductor pads. PCB itself has been developing since decades ago. The following is a brief history of PCB in electronics. PCB function. Then what are the functions of this PCB? In general, PCB which are widely used both in computers and other electronic equipment have the following function. A best to arrange electronic components so that they are installed neatly and organized connection component legs to each other. Both active and passive component legs replacement cable for connection various component, thus requiring a more efficient space, making the appearance of an electronic circuit more neat and organized. PC forming layers, although at first glance the PCB is just a board. The board turned out to have several layers with different constituent material. If like needs, the layer is similar to a layer cake. The following is the structure and composition of the PCB. Meanwhile, of FR4 itself is made of woven fiberglass that has undergone a coating process with epoxy resin. When compared to FR2, FR4 have a lower water absorption capacity, thus making it a material with good insulating power, which also has resistance to temperatures up to 114 C. With this quality, PCB made from VR4 substrates are more expensive than VR2. Copper. The next layer is flat copper which is glued to the substrate by being laminated at a certain temperature. Because there are two types of PCB, the number of copper layers depends on the type of PCB. For single-sided PCB, only one layer of copper will be coated on one side of the substrate, while for double side it will be coated with copper on both sides. Current technology developments are increasingly advanced so that copper plating is adjusted to the need. There is also a PCB that is coated with up to 7 uh, eh 16 layer of copper due to needs of the desired electronic circuit. 3. Solder mask is a layer after copper wash. Function is to keep the copper layer and the conductor. Apart from accidental contact, solder mask is also quite important to prevent solder short. In general, in solder matte coating has a green color and some are blue or red. 4. Silk screen serve to provide indicator or sight for electronics components that are assembled in PCB so that it is easier for people for assemble a circuit. This silk screen is usually white or black with a letter, a number, and symbol print on the PCB. PCB types: single side PCB. This is type of PCB has only one layer of copper component on one side of the substrate. Single side PCB types are widely used for various simple electronic circuits with relatively low production cost. Double side PCB. On the other hand, double side PCB is a type of PCB with two layers of copper on each side of the substrate. Usually there are holes that serve as a link between the two copper layers. Multi-layer PCB has several layers of copper, which are more than two layers. Between layers of copper on a multi-layer PCB are separated by insulator, usually used for complex electronic circuits that requires quite a lot of conductor. There are several types of multiplier PCB. There are 4, 6, 10, up to 16 layer, depending of the complexity of the circuit. Just an explaining of the meaning of PCB, its function, forming material, and its types. Hopefully, that above article is useful for those of you who like to assemble electronic device to make a neater and more organized circuits. Okay, okay. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.